everyone. I would like to call our special board meeting to order at 7:34. Today is September 10th at Village Hall, the Village Chambers. Mr. Clerk, can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, you can, Madam President. Trustee Ely is absent. Trustee Tierney?
He did notify me that he was not going to be in attendance. I just asked everyone to keep his family in prayer.
Okay, thank you, Madam President. Trustee Ely is going to be absent. Trustee Tierney? Present. Trustee Jones is absent. Mayor Thompson?
Here.
Trustee Horn?
Here.
Trustee Abraham?
Here.
Trustee Brown Marino?
Here.
Madam President, you have a quorum. Can we please all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can we all pause for a moment of silence? Thank you. Item 2 on the agenda, public comments. The Village of Broadview encourages citizen input. Those wishing to address the village board under public comments must fill out the attached speaker request form and submit it to the village clerk prior to the start of the board meeting. The president will then call your name at the appropriate time. When addressing the village board, please limit your remarks to 3 minutes. When the president recognizes you, please state your name and address for the record and speak loudly. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. One other item of housekeeping: if you have cell phones or electronic devices, can you please pass them at the stir committee? Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you. Ms. Dempsey?
Princess Dempsey, 2507 South 14th. This message is for the village president, so not the trustees. You changed the date and time of the public meeting. I thought that would have been voted on by the board. I didn't know how one does that in the community, because I know we have to vote on it as public to make public aware of such changes. So I didn't get a flyer, we didn't get an email, but it went out that you guys had a special or changed the board meeting because the last board meeting wasn't here. Upon coming to the meeting at Lindop 92, when you came and you presented, I would have thought you would have gave a report on how much money you've been spending in the village. I thought you would have gave a report at least of your behavior of the following board members. But nope, that's not what you decided to do. You came to read our board policies. You stated your actions with the kids was not political, but they are. You stated that once you was employed at Lindop, you worked there, but according to rumors, they said you was fired. I was at the Park District when your contract wasn't renewed. So let's talk about your 15-month in office. You bought a new car with taxpayers' dollars, which you haven't given the public any report of usage of this vehicle, because when you first bought the car, you stated that it was used for Springfield because you have relationships and you was going to be lobbyists, but yet and still, you hired a lobbyist for $4,000 a month. When I looked at the bill last month, you paid the lobbyist, but also this lobbyist was seen on your campaign D2s. He was one of your finance backers. You hired 5 law firms. Each law firm that I noticed was also one of your campaign backers on your D2s. You talked about the $14 million bond. However, you never said how we was going to pay it back or what the process was of paying it back. You talked about conflict of interest because I donated, not talking, not sleeping with any employees, not sitting on anybody's board or organization while the village is giving money. No, I gave to the children. It's not a conflict when you put our children at first. You had our children out there holding signs. You had enough flunkies out there to hold your sign. You talked about bullying. You're the queen of bullying. You locked out the trustees to the office where you made them make an appointment with you to do the bills. You would rather promote just the Village of Westchester food pantries, but not Broadview food pantry, because Judy Brown Marino, who's a trustee, a sitting trustee, told the resident. Last month you told a senior off because she was using the pantry, the Broadview pantry, because she made a mention of it. You wanted to wake up a sleeping lion. I'm woke. I told you, when I seen you, talk to me woman to woman. I came to you woman to woman when a child came to me because they said in the career day that you said that they was going to amount to anything but sleep. I came to you with that. I also came to you and said, if there's a problem, let me know. But you came to my public comment, so I'm addressing you in your public. As village president, you have spent taxpayers' dollars that's not accepted of your very own, but haven't gave a report. For parents to approach me stating that their daughter was in a classroom and you didn't invite them, they approached you as well too. There was a recording on that as well. As the liquor commissioner, we're having fights at the Park District.
Ms. Dempsey, your time is up. There's 3
Okay, but like I
minutes.
said,
Your
Kenzie,
time
I'm
is
woke.
up. Thank
I'm
you.
woke.
Thank you. Thank you for your comment. That concludes public comments, Mr. Clark.
Yes, ma'am. Next item on the agenda, number 3, communications. First communication is closure of the Village Hall. On September 19th, the Village Administrative Office and Building Department will be closed at 2 p.m. On September 20th and 21st, due to construction and moving, Village Administrative Office and Building Department will begin to be closed again, and this is only to the public. We will be here working, but we will be doing a move. On September 27th, the Fire Department is having an open house from 5 to 8 p.m. over at the Fire Department. The Village Hall offices will reopen on Monday, September 24th for regular business during the regular business hours. All official business will be conducted at the Fire Department starting September 24th, 2018, all the way through April 2019. So our temporary office will be located at the Fire Department. All Village Hall board meetings, which are usually the first and third Monday of the month at 7:30, will be held at Schroeder Park in the community room. Thank you. Let's see here. On Wednesday, September 26th, from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at River Edge Hospital, located at 8311 West Roosevelt Road in Forest Park, Representative Chris Welch will be hosting a Veterans Town Hall meeting. Please join Representative Welch and our team for a panel discussion on proposed bills important to veterans' health. The last day to register for paper voting applications for the upcoming November 6th election is October 9th, 2018. You can do so at the Cook County Election Board's website, and that address is easily found on Google. Aldi's in Broadview is hiring. Earn great pay. Store associates are starting at $13.10 an hour. The office staff at Aldi's will be hosting applications, or actually they're accepting applications in person Wednesday, September 12th from 4 to 8 p.m. Thursday, September 13th from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Aldi's is located in Broadview on Cermak at 1340, I'm sorry, this is a different one. So this is not the Broadview Aldi's, this is actually the one in Merrill's Park, 1345 West North Avenue in Merrill's Park. Trustee, are you aware that Broadview is hiring as well, or?
Yes, it is.
They are, will they be hosting the same dates?
They said just to come in and fill out an application in Broadview location.
Okay, for those that could not hear the trustee, walk-in applications for the Broadview Aldi's located at 22nd and 12th Avenue. And one last thing. This election, November 6th, we're gonna have some polling place changes. Due to the construction here at Village Hall, precincts 33 and 38 will be moved temporarily to the Beverly Center. So now the Beverly Center, located at 3021 South 25th, will host polling place for precincts 33, 38, and 81. If you vote usually at Schroeder Park or the library, 34 and 79 precincts, I'm sorry, 34 and 79 precincts will be at Schroeder Park, and precinct 5 will still be at Roosevelt School. That concludes communications, Madam President.
Okay,
I'd like to ask for a clarification on something. The next board meeting, the one a week from today, will that be here at the Village Hall
Yes.
or at Schroeder
no,
Park?
it'll be here.
So the first one at Schroeder Park will be the first meeting in October?
Yes.
And will we be meeting in the meeting room upstairs or
Yes.
in?
No, downstairs,
The meeting room downstairs or the gym?
the gym.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Next item, consideration, number 4, consideration to approve the following minutes. We're going to forego that till the next board meeting and provide minutes prior to that. Item 5, consideration to approve expenditures. Grand total of all funds, $610,681.91.
Motion to approve.
Second.
It's been properly motioned by trustee Abraham, seconded by trustee Horn. Madam President?
Madam Chair of the Finance Committee, can you read the warrant list?
Yes, ma'am. Vendor, AT&T, $4,398.13. B&F Construction Code Service, $12,895.61. Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, $153,957.10. Business Card, $5,179.54. Broadview Westchester Joint Water Agency, $214,756.80. Cook County Treasurer, $65,400.82. Con Global Industries, $7,600. Dearborn National, $2,562.67. Lincoln National Life Insurance, $7,524.39. Paramedic Billing Services Incorporated, $2,620.27. Riley Construction, $106,212.45. Verizon Wireless, $4,291.18. Our total expenditures over $2,500 is $587,398.96. Our total expenditures is $610,681.91. Our percentage of total is 96%.
Trustee Tierney?
No questions.
Trustee Horn?
Nothing.
Trustee Abraham?
None.
Trustee Brown Marino?
Nothing.
Can we get a roll call, please?
Yes, you can, Madam President. Trustee Tierney.
Yes.
Trustee Horn.
Yes.
Trustee Abraham.
Yes.
Trustee Brown Marino.
Yes.
Trustees Ely and Jones are absent. Madam President, that carries 4-0.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda, item 6, committee reports. First committee is street sidewalks and alleys. Trustee Horn.
Good evening, everyone. Well, we had a street sidewalk and alleys committee meeting today. It was extremely successful. I got a lot of feedback from the residents. I want you to understand that the work that is put on the Public Works Department is extreme. They get a lot of people just calling in often with a lot of information. So I do know that they are following up on the issues and the complaints that they're getting. I would urge you to be sure to call in any trip hazards that you see, because in the beginning of October, there is a program that is going to be taking place where those trip hazards are going to be addressed using equipment that the village owns. So just be sure that your street or whatever trip hazards that you do see, that it is captured and that it's not being overlooked. Some concerns came up from the residents in that committee related to large families having only one garbage can, that may not be sufficient. So maybe that's something that could be brought up in the future or we can talk about. The current street program that is operating under budget, I'll be watching the financial status of that particular project while our legal and finance team investigate the status or the structure of the grant. The best case scenario will be that if there is any remaining dollars from that program, that we could allocate those funds if it is indeed available and the grant allows us to do so. Again, I spoke to the annual program. One issue came up that's not really related to street sidewalks and alleys, but we don't have anybody sitting for the Building and Public Property Committee. It's related to chickens. I brought that up to the mayor, and they are aware of that particular issue and that there are free-roaming chickens in the community, and she's working with the commissioner, the building commissioner, related to that particular issue. That'll conclude my report. Thanks.
Thank you.
Next item is the Finance Committee. Trustee Abraham.
Yes, good evening, residents and my fellow trustees and mayor. The Finance Committee held a meeting on September 5th here in the Village Hall. Some of the things we discussed, Paul Kurtzner from the Police Department, he discussed the Village Hall renovations and the 911 Center project update. So we received a lot of information. He did give me a tour of what's been going on and how they're moving ahead and what's going on, and we did receive some additional bid that we voted that have been approved. We had another item that was discussed by our Finance Director, Tim Hicks. He discussed the issuance of the 2018 series bonds, which were issued on September 6th. We also received a presentation from the Broadview Westchester Water Agency Supervisor, Mr. Paul Dowd. He came in and he explained the City of Chicago water rate increases going all the way back to 2012 to current. So we had a good idea of what's been going on with the water rates. Other than that, there was no questions or comments. There was no action taken. Again, it was very informative. We are looking forward to having our following meeting in October at the Park District, and we're going to move ahead with that as well. So we should be closing in on that.
Okay.
And that's the end of my report. That's it, Mayor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda, Business License Committee, Trustee Ely is absent. Does anyone have anything for that committee?
No.
Okay. Next item is Fire, Police, and Civil Service, Trustee Tierney.
Yes, on August 15th, we held a meeting with the fire chief, police chief, and Supervisor Kurtzner, talking about the 911 center. I also have some information at the end of the report, if I could get, Chief Ugling wants to update people on the parking.
Okay.
But in the meantime, I have something from Chief Scalise. Sorry, Kenny. Sorry about that. I'm used to that. I don't know, it just came out. I apologize. Anyway, we had repairs done on engine 7. If we were to do the repairs, sent them out to Cummings, the total cost would have been $24,920.57. Due to the 2 mechanics that we have working in the fire department, the total cost to get this repaired was $6,966.43. So Chief Kenny, very good job, and it pays off to have the in-house mechanics working on our vehicles for us. Now, if I can ask Chief Ugling, if it's okay, Mayor, to update everybody on the parking, overnight
Good
parking.
evening.
We had, earlier you had passed the zone parking, kind of wanted to show you where we're at. So each of the zones we've identified, we zone identified by number and by colors. So basically, these are going to turn into hang tags. They're going to kind of look like handicap placards in your vehicle. The center stripe right here will be for the month. So we have those be stickers. Sure. So the sticker there's a security strip on the stickers, so they cannot be duplicated, and they're able to be pulled off. They're able to be pulled off and put back on each month. I've been in contact with Director Ames, and we're getting the signage. He believes the signage is possibly in. We're going to start getting the signage up, and hopefully by October 1st we can get this rolled out.
Chief, did we go back to the way you had 4 times for call-ins?
Yes, we're
overnight
back.
parking?
Yeah, we
We're
went back
the old way?
to minimum, the 4-time maximum per vehicle. I don't know if Trustee Attorney informed you. Paul Kurtzer had let me know from May 1st to the end of July, we had over 4,000 requests for overnight parking because it was just getting outrageous. So as of September 1st, we put it back into, implemented the overnight parking ban again. With the permitted parking, I think it's going to alleviate some of the issues with the apartment buildings and that.
Okay, great.
It's good to know.
Any questions?
And
for
the
Chief?
company in town is doing that.
Yeah.
Free.
How are we letting everyone know about this new
We're
program?
in the process of doing a mailer. I've been getting together with Commander Costco. We're trying to create a mailer to get that out. The website. We've been, actually the vehicles that are parked out there, we've been putting notices on there also, informing them of the changes.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Chief.
October 1st. Yep.
Mayor, that concludes my report.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Next committee is vacant, Mayor, is Water, Drainage, and Health. Do you have anything for that?
No.
Okay. And as with building and public property, it's also vacant. Do you have anything for that?
No.
Okay, thank you, Mayor. Next item, item 7, old business, we have none. Item 8, new business. Item A, a motion to approve a block party permit request for the 1901 to 1929 addresses on Roosevelt Road on September 13th, 2018, from 1 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Motion to approve. Second.
It's been properly motioned by Trustee Abraham, seconded by Trustee Tierney. Madam President, if I can, I'd just like to draw attention to the new form that Police Chief Ugling has developed. It goes along with our normal procedures. He's actually a lot more thorough with the things that we request to make sure nothing's missed. So if you all did get a copy of this, it was sent via email per the request of one of our trustees. And this will be presented for each block request. Did you have anything to add, Chief Ugling? Okay.
So who did the second?
I did the second.
So you have any comments?
No comment.
Trustee Horn?
No comments.
Trustee Abraham?
None.
Trustee Brown Marino?
Just so that the people in the audience know, even though this address is on Roosevelt Road, the actual block party is going to be in the alleyway behind. It's not on Roosevelt Road. And this is pardon me? The living room, yeah, right, the
Okay.
right, the healthcare place, so. That's all.
Would you like a vote, Madam President?
Yes.
Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. Hearing no opposition, Madam President, this carries 4-0. Next item on the agenda, item 9, application for the authority to expend funds totaling $12,886.16.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Been properly motioned by trustee Abraham, seconded by trustee Tierney. Madam President, this is for Motorola, again, in the amount of $12,886.16 for the police department. Chief Tierney, trustee Tierney, did you want to read that? Do you have the information for that, or would you like to?
For which one?
For the appeal, for the.
The PL? Yeah, you could just do that. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Chief. Thanks, Chief.
This expenditure is for, we got two new squad cars coming in any day now. This is for the new radios for the in-cars. We're gonna start getting all new equipment on these cars as they're coming in. So every 2 years, we're gonna replace the light bars and the radio equipment. This particular radio is what's called an 800 megahertz, where by 2021, we all have to be on a certain frequency band. So we have to start changing now and going forward. So this is for 2 radios for inside the vehicles.
Trustee Hall?
No comments.
Trustee Abraham?
No questions?
Trustee Brown Marino?
I have nothing, thank you.
Roll call, please.
Roll call, trustee Tierney,
Yes.
trustee Horn,
Yes.
trustee Abraham.
Yes.
Trustee Brown Marino.
Yes?
Trustees Ely and Jones are absent. Madam President, this carries 4-0.
Okay, thank you.
Next item on the agenda, item 10, village clerk. Madam President, I have no report for you this evening, which brings us to item 11, village president, Mayor Katrina Thompson.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk. So I get letters in the mail often, and I try to read them out loud as we get them. So this one is a thank you, Mayor Thompson, for supporting my family during this difficult time of my aunt's passing. This is from Vicki Arrington, a longtime resident that truly loved Broadview. She wanted us to know. And then I received a thank you. Each day presents us with new opportunities and infinite possibilities. Your contribution made a difference. Mayor Thompson, on behalf of Lindop School District 92, I would like to personally thank you for keeping Lindop in the loop in any way that you are able. Our students will be able to realize the immediate benefit. Again, thank you for always collaborating with me to achieve excellence, Dr. Jackson. So that's the superintendent at Lindop School. I also got one from a concerned citizen, so from time to time I get concerned. This is like anonymous, but he keeps me in the loop of what's taking place and see how we're gonna address the issue. So this one reads, Dear Mayor Thompson, as a concerned citizen of Broadview, I thought you would make aware of something. The north side of Roosevelt Road is getting dirty. There is no street sweeping being done. There were bottles, paper, etc. on streets. Could you please see about this? So this is something that came up as it relates to littering in the street sidewalks and alleys that I was privileged to take place. So we are aware that we do have some littering taking place within the community, and we want to just stay on top of the street sweeper. So the street sweeper, we just recently purchased a new street sweeper. They had some electrical issues that we had to send it back, but the street sweeper is back on the street and it's working. So hopefully this issue will get resolved. Also, the Young Democrats of Proviso is hosting Senior Day at Universal Soul Circus. Those that's interested in participating, the tickets are $12, so I'll have flyers for you guys if you want to pick that up. Cook County Green Fair, learn about green services Cook County offers residents and says. So this is some information as we talk about recycling old electronics. You know, you may want to take advantage of that opportunity. The fire department open house. Chief, when is the open house?
Kenny.
Right, the open house is September 27th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. At 5 o'clock, we'll be serving, the Explorers will be selling hot dogs and chips and soda. And then we will have, it's it's PD and ourselves will be doing this together. It's a public safety event, so we'll have a K-9 officer there with Jax. We will have two burn room that we do to show you that smoke detectors are working. The robocall that went out about the smoke detectors, I just want to say really quick, we're at 70 more home inspections. So that's about another 140 smoke detectors. That is humongous. we'll be doing demonstrations with that, an extrication demonstration, and a demonstration on the ambulance. So it's gonna be an awesome time. I hope you'll come.
And then we have Rep. Welch, I think the clerk addressed this with the Veterans Town Hall meeting, but our very own trustee Horn will be sitting on this panel. So we want to come out and support her on Wednesday, September 26th from 6 to 7:30 at Rivers Edge Hospital. So if you guys can come out for the Veterans Town Hall meeting, that would be great. Also, we got a couple of things as it relates to the senior snow removal. So the program has been revitalized and revamped, so those that want to participate in the senior snow removal, it's a criteria that you have to make. So it was in our newsletter, but if you come up to the village, we can help you fill out the paperwork and it's required documentation that you need for the snow removal for you to receive that, that assistance. And also this year, we started something new as it relates to veterans, those that served in the military at any branch. We are going to be honoring our vets for Broadview, so we need to know who they are, what branch of service, and the years of service that they participated in that. So if you guys know any vets that live within the village, let us know so that we can get that ball rolling. The last day for that to submit to us is September 21st. So we're going to, make sure that we collect all the data that you all need. Finally, I would like to address the public comment made by Ms. Dempsey. Her first concern was the meeting time change. So if you notice any public meetings that's been changed, it's in the display case as it relates to how we change meetings and the criteria that we have to follow as the village, which may be a little different than how the school board handled theirs. But all of our information is in the display case for your review. Also, she had brought up several issues, and this is a very transparent government. We have no secrets. We have no on how we deal and talk about our finances or anything that we've made public. We've streamed live. Any information that you want, you can go out and get the information for yourself. We stream all of our board meetings live. So I'm not gonna go into details on the personal attack that took place earlier, but if it's anything that you wanna see deemed fit, just review the videos. They're there for a purpose, or you can call my office and I'll address those with one-on-one if there's a concern that you want to follow up with me on. This is a very transparent village board, and we will work in that magnitude. We will work in a very professional environment. We will not be distracted by the attacks that's personally on any board member across this board. So we don't condone that, and it's just unacceptable behavior. The sign, I do want to address the sign that she did bring up, because the sign was not a political sign. The sign is a village logo, not the village logo, but it's a sign that says a commitment to community, Mayor Katrina Thompson. I'm committed to this village, 100%. I give 100% of my time, my efforts, and everything that I do for this village. As it relates to the schools, I support our schools, both schools, Lindop School and Roosevelt School, with whatever I can. I mean, I just read a letter from Dr. Jackson, who's the superintendent of the school, on how we've been very proactive in helping the children within that environment. So everything else, you have to take some things with a grain of salt, but we are very transparent. We stream live, our minutes are available through the clerk's office. If it's anything that you would like to discuss with me, I'm open, but I do not address personal attacks in a public format. So thank you, good night, and God bless you.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Motion to adjourn.
No second.
Been properly motioned by trustee Tierney, seconded by trustee Abraham. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say nay. With that being said, this meeting is hereby adjourned at 8:03 p.m. Thank you.